What's up everyone, welcome back to FM Scout. I'm Tooka Jobs, and in this video we're going to be giving you tips for managing the teams in the lower leagues. Right then guys, welcome back. So before we continue the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like and comment as well. And if you've got time after the video guys and you want some more Football Manager content, then go in the description and click on my link to my YouTube channel to support me there. So, lower league tips. Vanarama North, South, Vanarama National. It's always nice getting one of these teams all the way to the Premier League. Obviously, the road to glory, the road to riches saves that everyone likes to do. They're personally my favourite. Always enjoy them. But people, if you're obviously just starting, you might want a couple of tips just to help you out from my own experiences, obviously FM Scouts' own experience of bringing players up, basically. So the first one, in my eyes, is a way how to get a little bit of money, a little bit extra money than you would have normally got. And that would be sorting out your friendlies. Now, if you go to the schedule already, when you first start the game, obviously you've got a load of friendlies up here. Nuneaton Borough, Bradford, Kendal, all right, Royston. They're not going to give you a lot of money. And I'll tell you what you should do. So basically, when you go onto arrange a friendly, all right, obviously it's going to have a section where you can pick the type of club. All right, a big team, small team, something like that. So let's click on this Wednesday to show you here on this right-hand side. If you choose a team that's a similar reputation, obviously you got the Nuneatons and stuff like that. Say AFC Liverpool, all right, very small reputation team. So it's going to cost 193 to do it, and we're going to get an income of 1,735. So it's nearly £2,000 profit right there, just getting a game in. Now, if you pick the very large reputation teams, Aberdeen, Birmingham, yes, they're costing 31k, but you're getting 39k back. So that's 8,000. 8,000. And the good thing is, if you're lucky enough to have a parent club, all right, a club in the high divisions that are paying you money, like we do, we're Guiseley, we've got Leeds. The Leeds, if we had a friendly with Leeds, they pay us all the money. £47,000 will come to us. And it's a great way just to get a little bit of extra money at the start of the season by sorting your friendlies out and trying to rearrange so you get a maximum profit. And then talking about having a parent club, that comes to another tip. All right, it's a way to get your money. It's a way to get you players for cheap or for free where you don't have to pay the loan costs. All right, and it's a way, obviously, when you do get players to have better quality than you would normally ever get. All right, so yeah, get yourselves a parent club if you can. Sometimes you can be unlucky and not get one. Sometimes you can start and you've already got one. But my advice is to try and get one as early as you can. Keep applying for a parent club, and to do this, all you got to do is go onto Club Vision or obviously the make a board request, basically, all the way to the networking senior affiliate. All right, you talk to them saying, what can we do for you? We should seek an affiliation with a suitable club that will enable us to sign good players on loan without the cost of their wages. I agree with the affiliation. All right, we'll have a look, see if we can come back for you with anything like that. So we've already got leads. If we can get more, that's more money, because they do give you a fee. Some clubs do give you a fee to be basically their feeder club. And it's more options later on date, all right, to get different players in, because leads are always going to be top quality. So sometimes players might not want to come all the way down to like the Vanarama South and North, but they might want to come down to the Vanarama National, League 2. And whilst you're climbing, you can always be filtering and getting players from a top team in the Premier League, like Leeds, all right, and like other ones in the future. But you might want to go for a feeder club, a parent club that's in the Championship, because their players, their youngsters, 17, 18-year-olds, might be willing to drop down to you, and then you get promoted, and then you go into for players from Leeds, and so on like that. So, yeah, massive. Get yourself a parent club if you can. Coming on, or just talking about parent clubs and obviously the benefits from them, one of them was loans. All right, it is the biggest bit of advice anyone can give. You can ask anyone who plays Football Manager. The biggest bit of advice for the lower leagues. What can we do to help us get promoted? Loans. Loans all day long. Loans will allow you to get players far better than what you would normally get. Chances are you'll be able to get them for free. All right, they're going to save you a lot of money. And they do make a massive difference to your team. You can get, obviously, a few of them in to play for your squad. And as you can see here, look, interested in transfers, you've got players here, 16, 17, 28. Yeah, they're worth 12 to 110k, 12 to 40k. It's not a lot. But if you take off that transfer and put on loans, you've got players here now that are worth 100 to 350k, 70 to 210. They're going to be a lot better. All right, when it comes to world reputation, obviously that's not going to be massive. If you go up a couple of leagues, then you start getting some better players in. But loans will work all the way up until you are in the Premier League. I'm a Premier League squad in my save, and I still use loans. They are handy to have just in case you have those injuries when you're higher up. But when you're climbing the leagues, they are so vital. All right, when you're in League One, there's a chance that you can get a potential really good Championship player on loan, because he would come to you. When you're in League 2, you can get a Championship league. I've done it. I've done it, and it's the best thing. So yeah, loans, guys. Loans. I can't say it enough. Right, another tip is some people can be a bit half and half on this one. All right, you want really good defenders. All right, because really good defenders, if you can focus on building from the back, that is what's going to help you defend and not concede as many goals. Because when you are in the such lower leagues, the Vanarama North and South, you're going to score goals. No matter how bad you guys are, they're going to score goals because everyone else is dreadful. Everyone else's attributes are also bad, and you're always going to get there. But obviously people say prioritise your defence. Again, get someone who is physically dominant on the attack, all right? Because when it comes to strikers, you don't want someone, it doesn't matter about the finishing, the mentals, or anything like that in my eyes, all right? I've played it enough times to know the physicals are God when you are in the lower leagues. So if you can get someone who is strong, bob on. Who is fast, yeah, fast works, but I've actually found strength is the biggest thing at the minute in the lower leagues. Or some of these standout attributes. Now, the last long-term save I did was a Solihull Moors. Now, Solihull Moors are a lower league team. They are in the Vanarama National. And they have a guy in their team who is insane, by the way. I kept him for literally a good 5, 6, 7 seasons. He was with me forever. And his name is Kyle Hudlin. Now, some of you may have heard of him, because the dude is 6'9". He is 6'9". All right, finishing 12, not too bad. Heading 12, it could be better, but he's only young. All right, he's only 21 years old, but he is 6'9", and he has a jump and reach of 20. All right, this guy was my leading goal scorer for my Solihull Moors save. He scored so many goals, and if you can set up your set pieces right, put him at the near post, I guarantee you, because he did it for me, he'll be scoring 20, 25 goals. 30 goals, 40 goals a season for you. And I'm not lying, 15 to 20 of them, all coming from set pieces, all coming from headers on that near post. All right, so yeah, you want some decent players, but in my eyes, focus on the physicals in the lower leagues, and they should do absolutely fantastic. Now, the next one is tactics. All right, obviously people always can download tactics, create tactics, really fancy tactics. All right, you've got the Trequartista in there, you've got the Ramdeuters in there. All right, lower leagues, keep it simple. 4-4-2. I played with that, absolutely fantastic, and it was the 4-4-2 that took my team all the way from League One to the Premier League, and it was absolutely fantastic. I've tried a 3 at the front because I found direct counter attack football worked. As long as you get it up there, the 3 will overload their defenders, and the lower leagues can't handle it. And I scored a lot of goals. All right, so I did use the 3 at the front tactic to get myself into League One, and then I used a simple 4-4-2, nothing special. Just had a target man, Kyle Hudlin. We've just seen him. And then I used a 4-4-2 to get into the Premier League. So yeah, Some of you obviously might disagree, use fancy tactics and it works. All right, it might do. But if you're creating one and you're not sure what to do for the lower leagues, keep it simple and it will do a better job than being all fancy, because lower league players don't have the attributes to be fancy, basically. They can't do it. They'll mess up. So yeah, normal box-to-box midfielder, normal central midfielder, couple of simple options, couple of simple instructions, wingers, strikers, defenders. All right, don't be fancy and it should be fine. So that comes to the end of the video, guys. Now, there's plenty of other bits of advice that we could go through. Obviously, you don't want to focus too much on staff. I don't think it's such a low league because, yeah, it's going to cost money. All right, you don't earn a lot of money. Another bit of advice, guys, is pay-per-play contracts. So you don't try and get the players on contracts where you're not paying them per week, you're paying them to play and to appear for your club. Easy as right there. And if you are not too fussed about how your guy is at the start of the game, some people like to match the badges with the style of team or with the level of team that they're managing. But if you're not too fussed about that, then make your manager, make yourself the best manager in the world if you can, all right? All the top badges, all the best attributes, chuck them into the lower team, and then all of a sudden their coaching quality just flies up anyway. So, yeah, there's plenty of other bits of advice, guys. Obviously, people watching this video, comment your bits of wisdom. I'm sure we can all benefit from it as well. So, thanks for watching. This is FM Scout. Make sure to subscribe, guys. I'm Tooka Jobs. See you later. Bye.